70 numbers. I would have pulled like 3-4 girls, but now it's like if I want a date like tonight, I can go approach like 3 girls and one of them will be ready for me.
Hey guys, so I wanted to give you a sneak peek of what exactly happens in the Thebrothing personalized coaching, and September has been a month that has been amazing for all the clients. 100% of the clients have gotten results beyond their wildest imagination.
But I have been getting matches on November, like I got 7-8 matches.
So you got 8 matches in how many days?
Yesterday only.
I got 9 matches till now.
And when did you create this profile?
This was created last week. Like I got on a call, both like I scheduled a call, I talked, and then I got the number.
And what you'll see is getting results in your dating life is not a hard task. You can do it in a matter of 30 days. Yeah, you heard me right, in a matter of 30 days. And some of these guys didn't even take that much time. Now what you're going to see is going to blow your mind, so stick till the end. Now a few things I want you to keep in mind before watching this is none of these guys are model looking men. They're average looking guys who are doing a 9 to 5 or maybe working professionals who don't have enough time to go to the gym every day and every hour to get a chiseled body, a six pack. So none of that is required if you actually want to work on your dating life. All you need to do is follow efficient dating strategies, and that's exactly what they did to get a result. And they got results beyond their wildest imaginations. Most guys think that, dating multiple women, dating 2 to 3 women is actually a big task. It is not. Once you sign up with the Thebrothing, it becomes super easy, and you do it the right way as well. It's not like you're lying and you're hiding and you're cheating. If that is your objective, you do it the right way. If your objective is to get into a relationship, you get a relationship. So let me show you exactly what people have to say about the coaching. Now the first guy I want to introduce is Akshay. Now Akshay was 26 years old. He had never been with a woman before. He had no prior experience with women. He had never dated a girl before. He had never physically been with a woman before, and he had never done an approach. And he had never used online dating as well. He thought if he uses online dating, he's gonna get matches, but those matches are gonna be some scams or some fake stuff. And that's why he never really used it. And the only time he actually used it, he got like 2 to 3 matches, but it was not enough. It was not enough to keep him engaged. And in the personalized coaching program, not only got his first hookup, but he also got his first girlfriend who he's in a happy relationship with now. Now, I don't want to talk much about it. I want you to view it from your own eyes.
I don't know how the it even happened. So I had super swiped on this girl. I had sent a complimentary because she had a lot of things in common, like biking, and she looked good, dude. And then the only thing that was holding me back was she was taller than me. I'm like, will things work out?
Now all of this Akshay was able to do in a matter of 60 days, which is not actually a big timeline if you think about it, because even if you're looking for someone to get married to, or even if you're going with the arranged marriage route, you at least take 30 to 60 days for the courtship period. But he was able to take control of his own dating life, which most men want, and he was able to find the girl he's attracted to, rather than being less options and deciding based on the options he had. He went into abundance. He had an abundant dating life from which he chose which person he wanted to be with for the long term. Now the second guy I want to introduce is a guy who's 30 plus, and this guy is an entrepreneur. Now the guy was working so hard, he felt that he had no time because he was doing inter-country work, like he was going from one country to another, and because of that he thought that I have no time on my hands, and even if I meet a girl, I don't have the time to build something with her, and I'm traveling constantly. So because of that, it was taking a toll on his mental health, and he was like, I really want to learn this thing. So he had that passion, he had that motivation, and he ended up signing up with someone else. I'm not going to take any names, so I'll just read out what he sent me before getting onboarded on the program. Now mind you, this is a guy who has taken some programs, and this is a guy who had some knowledge, but still his pain is still there, and he's not able to come over his pain even after taking the program. So he texts me, to be honest, I've taken the video mentorship course 1.5 years back with this guy for 3 months, but I'm still stuck. I have no closes, no pulls, no lays. Due to my busy schedule, I just attend limited video sessions of them, and I couldn't even manage the time. We had to wait for our turns to discuss, and it's, after all this, there are many things missing to get a proper game. Kindly suggest me a better option and a game plan which I can manage, as I'm managing 3 companies and my life is stressed officially. I should look for your advice in this. Now, this guy was officially stressed. He was like, hey man, I barely have any time. I do want a girlfriend. I'm a hardworking entrepreneur. I have no one to share my success with. And I don't even have the time to actually go out and do as many approaches as, most of the guys are saying like, hey, go out and do 100 approaches, go out and do 20 approaches. So he's like, I need a different approach towards it. And I was like, okay, we're going to sit down, we're going to break it down, because that's what happens in the personalized coaching program is I sit down with my team, we take your case and we see exactly how we can help you based on your lifestyle, because it's personalized at the end of the day. Because I personally believe dating is such a personal thing that you need a different approach for each and every one. So you can see after just 14 days, he's texting me, hey Arunav bro, it's just been 2 weeks joining the Thebrothing and the way you explained in the sessions helped a lot. Thanks a ton. I pulled her from the cafe to the apartment and there we had some amazing moments together. The best part is that she's a virgin, she's very shy as an advocate pursuing her whatever. So I too didn't persist for a full close, but we had a great time. Lots of makeouts and all. Thank you so much. May you have all the success in life. And these are the texts generally I wake up to because clients get good results and they're really happy because dating is so personal. And for this guy, he took a program, he worked on that, didn't get any results, came up, signed up with us, and in 14 days, bam, the first result comes. So my objective with the personalized coaching was quite simple. How can I get the client results the fastest? Which basically means how can I get you on a date as soon as I can? Because if I get you on a date on like day 7 or day 14, you're gonna have a good experience throughout the program. So that's what we aim at doing, and that's exactly what happened with this guy. So if you're an entrepreneur, if you're busy, you think that dating requires too much time, you're wrong. You're following inefficient dating strategies, and because of that, your dating life is taking too much time. Because you might be matching with a girl on Hinge, you might be setting that date after 2 to 3 weeks, or maybe after 1 to 2 weeks. But what you can do with following effective dating strategies is we set up your Hinge profile, we create a top 1% online dating profile, we give you the text scripts that you need to use to set up the dates in 3 to 5 messages, which can take a day or maybe maximum 2 days. Now the next person I want to introduce, this guy was 40 years old, let's call him Ajay for the time being. He was 40 plus, he was going through a messy divorce, he went through that messy divorce, he couldn't trust women again and he was just feeling that it's too old, he's too old to get into the dating game. And I told him that I've helped a 49-year-old gentleman, but he didn't believe. He was like, man, you can't help anyone, but you can't help me. I have so many negative beliefs when it comes to dating women. I have so much past trauma. I cannot trust them again. I don't feel like talking to them. I feel very less motivated. I don't feel motivated after my divorce. And I was like, listen, we just got to build a discipline and your dating life is going to be ecstatic. It's going to be amazing. Till the time he got a result, he was very skeptical about the program. And this guy was constantly texting me, hey man, you know, I'm not sure if this is for me. I'm 100% not sure. I don't know if this is going to work out for me. I'm like, listen, I'm not going to tell you a 42 or 43-year-old gentleman to go out and do approaches in a bar to 20, 21-year-old girls. You don't have to worry about that. We're going to follow a completely different strategy. So that's what we followed. And I want you to see his results. So I'm going to read out his text out loud, like how he sent me. Set a date for tomorrow, lunch with someone who's trying to fly to Mumbai itself, keeping our fingers crossed with the profile above. Guys, need some tips for a lunch date, which hopefully happens tomorrow. Now, since the coast is very vast, I suggest my clients that why don't you just text me and I'll tell you exactly what to watch. So I tell him, hey man, did you check out week 9? Because that's the date module. If you can have a look, that'll be great. Also be positive for the date, it will happen tomorrow. Now the next day he messages me, we spent around 4 hours and I dropped her to the airport. A lot of time for talking, holding hands, waist. Finally, she asked me, silly, won't I get at least a peck on my cheek, which I did. While driving, she planted a kiss on my cheek, and to sum it all, it was a pleasant, happy evening, although I have reservations about her, and I have trust issues when the relationship goes deep. This came out of the conversation. I'm like, this is good. Told you the process would work. Trust the process, and don't worry, we'll follow it again in case it does not work out, but I would still recommend talking to more women and not being content too soon. The next week, he sends me a message. We're just catching up with him. Hey man, how's it going? He's like, hey, it's going well. Pretty serious about someone who's equally reciprocating. She's from Pune and will be visiting me in March. And my assistant coach is like, that's really great progress. Also keep on engaging more and more so that people would want to come out with you. And after a week's time, I text him because he's not replying on the groups. And I'm like, hey man, how's everything going? He's like, dead serious in the thick of things. I'm like a relationship? He's like, yes. And at this point, that's all he had to tell me because I knew that his program was successful. He found what he was looking for. So there's no point of bugging him any forward. Now, before I show you a complete programs review, I exactly want to show you what happens in our community. So this is our community. And as you can see, we have a culture in the community where people write #wins when they get their small wins. So this is the paid community of the Thebrothing, and Started approaching today after a long time. Initially there was anxiety, but then after complimenting women, the anxiety had vanished. There was momentum building. Approached two girls who looked Chinese by complimenting her hair and continued the conversation. Now, as per the approaching till now I've experienced, it's a little too easy to approach foreigners as compared to Indian women. This is just my experience, not comparing any woman, as every woman is beautiful and different. So you can see like this guy, it's easy for him to approach foreigners, and initially when he signed up, he was not doing many approaches. There you can see there's many wins in the community. Second win is online profile magic. Hey guys, writing a post after a gap here. I created my online dating profile with the latest photos a week back, and boom, in the span of 3 days, I got over 15 likes across Bumble, Tinder and Hinge. I never get likes, I got only 3 likes. This was the first time getting those many likes and was badly chatting to 5 to 6 women. Took 2 of them out on a date and planning to go out on a few more dates this week. So a good profile clearly stands out. Thanks to Arunav and my photographer for helping with this. Now, this guy had a crazy experience with this online dating journey, and that's what happens because we aim at creating the top 1% online dating profile in your city, no matter where you are. You can be anywhere in the world. We have created profiles from Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Pune, Goa, Calcutta, to US, to Singapore. It really doesn't matter. To Europe as well, and Germany as well. So what I mean to say is, in the personalized coaching program, the first thing we do is we give you a fashion and a grooming makeover. We understand your problems, we evaluate those issues, and we see how we want to create a personalized coaching program to help you solve your own issues. Then we stick to the plan. We stick to the plan, we teach you about approaching, we teach you about how to build social circles, we connect you with the right-minded people so that you can go out and you can start taking action. And depending on your age and the kind of relationship you're looking for, we decide a dating strategy. Then we start implementing those dating strategies by pushing you and helping you get out of your comfort zone, and also teaching you nuances of attraction. So I want you to look at this guy at his own experience of the whole program, how he went through the whole program and how he felt about the program and what were the results that he achieved through the program. Now, before we go to this guy, I want to tell you that this guy had crippling approach anxiety. He could not approach any woman, and he was always very scared of approaching, and he was always very reserved. He also had like this mindset, his limiting belief that because he's obese, the women don't like him as much, or because he's a little chubby. But at the end of the day, none of that mattered. Once he learned about the skill of approaching, his dating results were amazing. And that is exactly what is going to happen with you if you sign up. And if you want to sign up, all you need to do is click the pinned comment down below, schedule a call with my team, and let's see if you're a right fit to work together. We're the only dating coaching company in the world which can guarantee your results. That is one of the reasons why it's very important for us to match the tuning. If we see and we think that we have a good mindset, you're going to get onboarded, and that's going to change your dating life forever. So go ahead and check out his feedback on the coaching program from his own words, and let me know what you think in the comment section below. Now, you guys might be thinking that this is unreal. How could a guy who cannot even approach, who is so scared to even talk to girls, do 40 to 50 approaches, get like 10 to 20 numbers? It's insane. And you're right. It is insane. It is too good to be true, but it's been true for so many men that's gonna blow your mind.
I was not able to talk to anyone. Like I got 70 numbers. I would have pulled like 3-4 girls, but now it's like if I want a date like tonight, I can go approach like 3 girls and one of them will be ready for. अभी ऐसा है कि if I'm approaching anyone, I'm 90% sure कि मुझे नंबर या फिर डेट तो मिलेगी, इंस्टेंट डेट तो हो ही जाएगी.